Alright, what's up guys? My name is SoFocused, and I'm just doing a quick little level 20 wrap up, my opinion of the game so far, in terms of Final Fantasy 14 that is. I've chosen a gladiator class. I can tell you that the combat system is kind of, I'm not going to say sluggish, I'm just going to say my experience so far has been very easy to manage the movement mechanics and steer clear of impending danger. Telegraphed attacks and such are something of a mechanic, and they grow harder and harder to deal with as you'll have more than one of them being launched at once, as well as like larger surface areas to avoid. That part, it seems like there is a lot of room for growth. I've unlocked 7 skills of pertinence that are conducive to success in the game. I do think it's been quite fun. I do think that I'm looking forward to... I do want to try other classes. The combat system for the gladiator class is very hack and slash, though it opens it up for more of a purpose in a group setting by adding the necessity to fulfill the tank role in what you would think to be like more of a warrior or DPS, melee DPS class. But then again, melee DPS is usually something of a tanky race kind of, or I shouldn't say race, playstyle. It almost always has to be, and in this case that's no different. So we have stuns, and talking about level progressions and like what you're unlocking around which level. You get your first stun at level 10, which I think is fair. Outside of that, you have your first ranged pull at level 15, so I think that I think they have balanced that in a really good way. You instantly start the game with the sprint ability, which is a 60-second cooldown cast, in which it for 10 seconds or 20 seconds while not in combat. It is unavailable in PvP, but it increases your movement speed. Now, I don't know if there's an advanced tooltip, but I don't really see a way to see what the percentage is or anything on that, but I would say it's probably about a 10% increase in movement speed for 10 seconds, 20 seconds while not in combat. So it helps you get around town a lot, which is nice. There is a system that allows you to teleport from town to town, or even do inter-city travel, or travel within the city, which is nice because if you're just trying to do like steady turn-ins and things like that, it makes questing very streamlined, very simple, very you're not as like worn in by all the movement that you have to do around the map. One thing I will say about the map though, the maps are absolutely nutty, and can get difficult to navigate, because for example, if I want to look at, let's say this is my objective location, I now need to figure out in correlation to where I am, kind of by chance, and this is what I'm saying, you can normally I can just teleport to these areas, but I haven't attuned to them. That's something to talk about in a different video. But I click on this and now I gotta see, okay, so in what connecting area am I in presently to try and find my way there. So it does get kind of complicated, considering like if I just open the map, I can't always say I know where right away I can go turn in a quest. This one you can see, like, yeah, if I go this way I can turn in that quest. So I mean, it does take some getting used to, and I'm sure that in time I'll be far more comfortable with it. So here, yes, so like this is my the fireball is the main quest line, so I can tell now that I have to go that way to reach the quest. So there's just a lot of information, and at first it could be a little bit difficult to navigate, but you know, once you get used to it, I'm sure it's much better. So that's my general impression of the game so far, up to level 20, and I'm looking forward to, you know, continuing the leveling process. And so far so smooth it's been fun. I've been geared up fairly quickly, and I've found a method that I think would be the most efficient method to create a new character and try a new class, and I think I'll probably do that in the future. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that, and I'm sure that's going to be fun. So, be on the lookout for a new character series, because it's going to be a more efficient cast, more efficient production of content that is going to guide us down a more efficient path through the earlier levels of the game for people who are just hopping on board. I know it is quite an old game at this point, but obviously, like myself, there are people who have yet to dive in. I do think it is worth playing, and I am going to promote it to the people around me to join, to get on board, at which point I'll probably just run another character while I level up with them. So there is a lot of depth in which you can play a wide variety of styles and kind of just get your hands dirty with a lot of different ways to play the game, and have a lot of fun exploring the different systems that you can exploit and fulfill different roles in the raid groups and so on. So that's my opinion of it so far, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will try to make many more like it in the future, as I am just a growing content creator that is trying to get started, get the momentum going, and bring more people to my Twitch page. So you can find my Twitch at twitch.tv/SoFocused. I also have a website, SoFocusedGaming.com. You can also find me on Twitter, SoFocused Gaming, as well on Facebook, SoFocused Gaming as well. So thank you for tuning in. Do support the social media, and I will see you next time. Stay focused.